All right, let's get right into it. We are talking about a major evolution in cybersecurity. We're talking about phishing attacks, but now they're supercharged with AI, which makes them incredibly dangerous and so much harder to spot than anything we've seen before.
And just so you know, all the information we're covering today comes directly from Chapter 4 of a tutorial put together by Virtualization Options LLC.
So you probably feel like you've got this down, right? You can spot a scam email a mile away. You get a message from your bank, but the grammar is all wrong? Yeah, that's an easy delete. But what if that email was perfect? I mean, what if it knew your name, your title, even the projects you're working on? That's the new world we're living in. And this brings us to what we're calling the new phishing playbook. Honestly, AI has completely flipped the script. All those classic red flags we've trained ourselves to look for, they're becoming a thing of the past, and fast. Just look at the difference here. On the left, that's the phishing we all know and, well, don't love. You've got the bad grammar, the generic "Dear valued customer" greeting, really obvious flaws. Easy to spot, easy to ignore. But then, look at the right. That's the AI-enhanced version. We're talking flawless grammar, personalized details pulled from your public profiles or company website, and it's even context-aware. It might mention a real meeting you just had. It's incredibly convincing.
So how does this actually play out in the real world? Let's peel back the layers here and really break down the anatomy of a modern, AI-powered attack. You'll see just how sophisticated these things have gotten. We're going to walk through a case study here, a classic executive wire transfer request. This is one of the oldest scams in the book, but now it has an AI twist that makes it dangerously effective. Here's an actual quote from one of these fraudulent emails. The tone is perfect, it's professional, it's urgent, it sounds exactly like a busy executive, it uses specific dollar amounts, and here's the kicker, that tight deadline. That is a pure psychological tactic designed to make you panic and skip your normal security checks. So with the benefit of hindsight, let's look at the clues that were missed. First, the sender's email domain was .online instead of the company's official one. It's such a tiny detail, but it's everything. Second, a quick check of the CEO's calendar would have shown they weren't traveling at all. Third, this whole request just jumped over the company's standard approval process. And finally, that pressure, that sense of urgency, that was the weapon.
And what was the result of that one person making one mistake? A loss of $87,500. Just gone. It's a pretty brutal reminder of the real, tangible financial damage these attacks can cause.
But you know, attackers aren't always after a one-off payment. Sometimes the prize they're after is even bigger, and that's what we call credential harvesting. This is where they use AI to build absolutely perfect copies of login pages for things like your email or your bank. They're not just trying to steal your money this time, they're trying to steal your identity, the very keys to your digital kingdom.
The whole attack is just brutally simple, and that's exactly why it works so well. Step 1. You get an email designed to make you panic. Your password has expired or suspicious activity detected. Step 2. You click the link, and it takes you to a fake login page that looks 100% real. And step 3, you type in your username and password, and boom, game over. You just handed them the keys.
Okay, so that's the problem. And I know, it sounds pretty scary. But now, let's shift gears and talk about the solution. Because you are not defenseless here. You have a really powerful detection toolkit you can use, and we're going to walk through it right now.
Think of this as your personal 5-point inspection. Number 1, always check the sender's actual email address. Hover your mouse over the name to see what's really behind it. 2, question anything that feels out of the ordinary. Does this request break normal protocol? 3, recognize pressure for what it is, a weapon. If you feel rushed, that's a huge red flag. 4, trust your gut. If the tone or the context just feels a little off, listen to that feeling. And 5, scrutinize every link. Hover over it with your mouse to see the real web address before you even think about clicking.
So we've got the detection toolkit, but what's the ultimate defense? It's not some complicated piece of software. It's actually about building a few simple, incredibly powerful habits that create a rock-solid defense. And here it is, your 4-step defense protocol. First, and this is the most important one, verify independently. If you get a weird email from your boss, don't reply to it. Pick up the phone and call them on a number you already know is theirs. Second, just slow down. That feeling of urgency is your signal to stop and think. Third, maintain a healthy dose of skepticism. Assume unexpected requests are fake until you prove them real. And finally, number 4, report it. Alert your IT or security team. Even if you spot the scam, reporting it helps protect everyone else. Let's end on this one thought. The AI that powers these attacks works 24/7. It doesn't get tired, and it's always getting smarter. The only thing that can consistently beat it is our own critical thinking, our own human vigilance. So the real question you have to ask yourself is this: AI never sleeps. Is your skepticism awake?